we got a good conversation to have with y'all today. We're gonna talk about what people been asking us on our channel. Why do my daughter and I look young? I don't want to contribute that to my ancestors, you know, because they were some hardworking people, and but I also contribute that to getting the proper rest, drinking the right amount of water, and exercise, and you really have to exercise your body to maintain a balance. Just keep your body in a balanced situation. What I do personally, and I think sometimes it aggravates the hell out of my daughter. When I get up in the morning, I do me like a 15-20 minute exercise program. And then I don't care how tired I be in the afternoon, I also do the same thing. And I do that 7 days a week. And I'm 72. And I also take on our property, I take my regular walks, And thanks to listen to Dick Gregory, I don't walk on a smooth surface. I walk on a rough surface. Like I be moving my brain, be moving all kind of ways, And I don't feel like, I remember some of my friends talking about they feel like they drunk when they be walking, they feel dizzy when they be walking, But I walk normal. So that's how we start out being the way that we look now, And I would say my daughter don't like for me. She want me to say old, but she look old. No. She is a young lady, and she do the same thing I do. She exercise. She go through the regular routine and eat the right vegetables. Now, back in the days when
But Dad, let me stop you for a second.
Yeah.
I don't mind being seen as an older woman. That's what I really am. I am. And for whatever reason, I'm associated with being like very, very, very young. But I actually have a son that's almost close to being 30 years old. And I did not have him when I was in high school. I wasn't a young mom. That's giving you a little hint that I'm up in age. So it's a beautiful thing. I think, me being an older woman is a beautiful thing to me. I don't care.
Yeah, I think that when it comes down to keeping your body in shape, you have to exercise your body.
Yes.
You have to exercise. You can't lay in the bed just all the time,
Mm-hmm.
But back in the days when my grandmother and them was coming up, they was hardworking people, but their problem was the cholesterol, They was eating liver frying
Frying the food all the time?
Yeah, with lard,
Yeah.
You don't hear that word lard. You tell somebody, ask somebody what lard is, That lard was that thick pork grease. And it'll turn into a solid, And it was given a whole lot of our ancestors high blood pressure, stroke, And we had them ranky-dink hospitals back then and there, and it was killing a whole lot of people. But now that we learn what food to eat, what is good for our body, how to maintain a healthy lifestyle, then we could be in good shape. And learn that melanated people has to gear towards vegetables, Vegetables because it's good. Vegetables is good for the melanin in your body.
Mm-hmm.
Meat is not.
I can tell you one thing. When I know that I've gone too far over into the meat section of things, my skin just gets so horrible. It breaks out. It's something going on with the milk, first of all, and all the stuff that they're putting inside of these cows. Because I can tell immediately. I get a whole rash on both sides of my cheek. So I try to stay away from it, but I know immediately when it's in something, because we like to go to get smoothies, and sometimes we're not choosing from the vegan menu, and we end up getting something that has high dairy in it. It messes me up. So we're not really, I know I'm not meant to have a lot of animal products and eat a lot of animal-based food. So
I'll tell you what, since I've been here in Georgia, I wrote to a couple of guys, the subcontractors on our property, about the animals that on the side of the road that died, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
The deer.
yeah, the
and
deers
stuff. All
and
kinds of
all
animals.
kind of
in
animals,
Georgia.
And you do not see the buzzard flying around and around and around and coming down and eat those animals.
That's true.
But in Florida, I mean, if a animal get killed on the side of the road, you see piles of buzzards. Why in Florida that the buzzards eat the animals, deer included, but in Georgia, they don't. They don't want to touch the animal.
That's because we've had a lot of issues in Georgia in regards to factories and pollutions in the environment, I think, personally.
And another thing I've been noticed, I hope I pronounce the word, chemtrails.
The chemtrails are a lot in Georgia.
Yeah. And
it's a lot, like thinking about it.
And I was talking to some of the subcontractors. They have health issues, mainly cancer. And I was telling them, I said, I recognize the fact that since I've been here, that the buzzards don't mess with dead animals, and that's very unusual to me. Very unusual, Now I'm not putting Georgia down because Georgia is a very, very beautiful state. I love it. I love it, But I'm talking about the decaying of the animals and people going out there hunting these animals, the same animals, and eating them. So something wrong there. I'm not a scientist, but I'm just saying common sense. Okay, from a common sense standpoint. But what I have learned, I learned to listen to my body. What is good for my body, not only for my body but my digestive system. What I could eat and what I cannot eat, and I pay strictly attention to that, to that.
Right, and you said about the foods, but making sure we stay hydrated is another thing, because we're on the property working hard. I mean, the sweat that just pours down off of our bodies is just ridiculous, and it can be to the point where we're getting cramps sometimes because we lose a lot of salt along the way. So we do drink water. There's some people that say they don't like the taste of water. That's kind of crazy to us because we have no choice but to drink water upon water each day in order to survive the type of work that we're doing.
Well, check this out now. When people tell you that they don't like the taste of water, water do not have no taste. Water do not have no taste. So what are they talking about?
But I think it's talking about the chemicals that they put in the water before it comes into the house. They have to be talking about that.
Yeah.
That's why you start to see a lot of people now. Remember over at one of the sites that we go to, is it Hidden Hills or something like that, or Indian Hills? I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a place where a lot of people come over here in Georgia where they have creek water, like natural spring water, and they just fill up on the water. Now, I tasted it, and it was eggy to me in taste. It was like really, really nasty.
Yeah.
But I spoke to one of the ladies that love the natural spring water, and she said you're supposed to take the water and let it sit on the counter for like 3 or 4 days before you drink it. But my dad swears by natural spring water over that purified water, and there's a lot of people in our community that feel the same way. So that's what we drink. We drink natural spring water.
The water that my daughter was is talking about. Back in the days, we had well water with the outside pump, and we call it sulfur water.
It's nasty.
And what we used to do the same thing.
Smell like egg and
we get
taste like
the water.
egg.
We get the water and let it sit out for a couple of days, until the sulfur that evaporate from the water, and that's what we used to drink. And it was very, very healthy for us, But you have to don't get away from that purified water. You don't know what the hell you're drinking, but get into the spring water.
More vitamins and minerals.
And
get your water tested too.
And this is
if
why
you have it at the
this
well.
is why I ain't no evil person, but at the age of 72, I feel like I'm in my my late 40s, you know. And you can see what type of work I do on the property. Like I said, I eat right. I get my proper rest. I read. Now, I was thinking this morning, you know, for senior citizens of my age, if you got your daughter living in walking distance from your house, not every morning, just do it 2 or 3 times a week. Walk to the house and walk back. If you can't walk to the house and walk back, find a mall that you could go through to, and just walk around in the mall. You know.
That's true.
And don't make that house that you live in
a coffin.
No, don't do that. You know, get outside. And another way to exercise is get with the young people. You know, even the kids, kickball or something like that. You know. And do that for 5 or 10 minutes, you know, get your blood circulating, you know. But learn to take care of your body, you know. This is your body. This is the only body that I'm going to have in this lifetime.
My dad gets on me, too, about making sure that I exercise and drink enough water. Because he remembers when I was slimmer, before all this stress came on me, I was like a good 30 pounds slimmer than what I am right now. So...
But the main thing in keeping your body in control is keeping that stomach in.
Keeping the stomach in.
Keep that stomach in. You know, I just do exercise once a month. No. You start off in the morning, exercise in the morning, exercise in the evening. 5 minutes. Give yourself 5 minutes. 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening. You know, and do that for a whole month. Then you'll see the change in your body. You'll see the change in your digestive system, you know. And we're supposed to go to the bathroom at least 4 times a day, you know. And some individuals that go twice a week, once a week, you know. And
clogged up.
Yeah, and look what that does to the body.
Yeah.
So take heed. This is the only body that you have.
And I could talk to the ladies real quick. I notice with women sometimes when we're under a lot of stress, and that's why I try to minimize the amount of stress that I'm under, we age really, really fast. Really, really fast. So I would say not just what my dad said about exercise, drinking water, and eating right. Sometimes you have to stay away from toxic people. And that includes men in some of their issues that they have. That includes family members, you know, and tolerating less toxic behavior can help you maintain your youth.
My saying is this: everybody's problem is not your problem.
And that says that a lot.
And another thing, people I call it slick with.
Yeah.
If they want you to be like them, guess what they do?
Bombard you.
Bombard you with
negativity.
And negativity, I call it BS. You know what I'm saying? Negativity all the time and negativity all the time. What they're trying to do, they're trying to mold you indirectly without you being aware of, trying to get you to be like them. So
yeah, that's trolling. That's the part of the culture right now, and I don't get it. But yeah, you have to watch out when people are constantly trolling, putting negativity, that bombardment over and over and over again. It reduces your life. It reduces your beauty. It reduces your youth. So you have to stay away from that crazy stuff. Minimize that. My dad always says less contact.
Less conflict.
Less conflict.
Yeah, so. Less conflict. And I hope y'all took heed to this conversation. And at the end of this conversation, an old man of wisdom. I have a whole lot of old guys that when I came up, I listened to it, and to this day, I totally respect them. I don't think I would have been the person that I am today without them. But our family, we lost a man of wisdom, you know, Dr. Neely Fuller.
Neely Fuller.
He brought so many memories and common sense to our community. We're gonna miss him, you know. He done took the high road with Dr. Francis Wilson, Khalid Muhammad, Huey P. Newton, you know, I could name on and on and on and on. But Dr. Fuller, we're gonna really miss you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for taking the time to watch our channel, and enjoy your body. Enjoy your body. This is the only body that you have. And please like and subscribe. Thank you very much.
Thank you.